Today's route took me along the south shore of Lake Erie on my way to Cleveland, where I kind of played tourist a little bit in the Cleveland area, but then made my way to the house that's in the movie A Christmas Story. I visited that and then headed on to my lodging for the night. I'm getting closer to Vermilion. This is a little city park called Sherrod Park, S-H-E-R-O-D. Got an interesting sculpture here next to Lake Erie, as you can see here in the background. A pretty morning. The wind's definitely pretty strong today, but it's actually conducive. So that's a good thing. There's Broadway. It's Lorain, Ohio. I'd spend more time in Lorain, but I've got a lot of distance to do today, so I gotta keep the hammer down a little bit. Those wire grate bridges are always fun. You never know what it's going to do to your steering. That one was pretty stable. At our lunch today, we've got a medium Pepsi. We got chips with no salsa. And we got a burrito or enchilada, doesn't matter. They're pretty much, they said they're exactly the same here. And I got it with only rice and chicken and light on the red sauce. So let's take a bite. Okay, that's gonna hit the spot. Wildflower Bakery. Huh. That looks dangerous. Wildflower Bakery. Ooh, let's see if they got cookies. This looks pretty good here. Not exactly sure where I am, but we're gonna see if they got cookies. Look, all the bikes. Wow, that's great. Kids actually ride their bike to school up here. That's fantastic. Howdy. Cleveland script sign. Oh, I have to go take a picture there. I did not eat enough today. I'm gonna have to pump in the carbohydrates and calories tonight. Whew, I'm ready to be done, and I'm done. Tonight it's Domino's Delivers. I've had a long day and I don't feel like going out anymore. Plus this hotel is up at the top of a big hill. So it's gonna be a sausage marinara with some cinnamon bites. Lots of cinnamon. I'm not gonna be able to eat all that. That's just way too much. I'm just gonna eat a little bit of it. Today's route was south along the northerly sections of the OTET. Unfortunately, I don't have any video from this day. Somehow I lost it again, so I just got a few images that I'll make you suffer through. So this section will be a little bit short. I stayed in a hotel around Massillon for the evening. Today was a really nice ride as I made my way through Holmes County, which has the highest concentration of Amish people here in Ohio. And this evening I stayed in Millersburg in a hotel. It was a great day to ride. Just now waking up here, kind of stayed in my sleeping bag a little bit longer this morning. It's about 45 degrees, which is my lower limit for this type of sleeping equipment I have. Alright, I guess I'll have to get up and get out of this warm bag and brave the chilly air this morning. Thanks for coming along on this trip with me. My morning routine is to take everything out of the tent and put it out here somewhere where I can find in my camping area. And then I disassemble my tent, and so I've got it turned upside down, because usually the bottom of it is wet, and it is, even if there's no dew. And I actually carry a small sill nylon tarp that I use to put over my bicycle right here, and it just keeps it protected in case it rains. Little nylon tarps, they're extremely lightweight, and it fits my bicycle perfectly. This is downtown Massillon. This is Obi, the mascot of Massillon. Big mural. I'm looking for a restaurant. I think it's right over this way. Breakfast this morning is at Minsky Brothers, and I've got one pancake since they're absolutely huge. I got 4 strips of bacon, and of course I've got orange juice. So this ought to be pretty doggone good. I am now on the Sippo Valley Trail between Massillon and Dalton. So this is Klaus. I'm riding west on the Sippo Valley Trail. I've only seen one other touring cyclist. This is the second one. And this guy looks a little serious. Let's learn about Klaus. So Klaus, tell us, where are you from and what are you doing out here?
I'm from Iowa, originally from Germany, and I'm riding from Iowa to Washington, D.C. And I mainly picked rail trails. So my path is mostly trails and only 30% roads. And that's why I chose this trip, really.
So what's been your highs and lows of this trip so far?
Day was just a beautiful day, I think, because north of Mount Vernon, yeah, the trails are awesome. There were just the Amish country right here in Ohio is really pretty. The down, I really didn't had any bad things. It's besides that I probably packed a too warm of a sleeping bag, and it's getting cold now.
Great. Tell us about your YouTube channel, Klaus. What's the name of it?
Where I just take my videos of my adventures when I go biking, hiking, or I also do some amateur radio and electronics. So I have some content on that as well on there.
Sorry. Yeah, what's the name of it? Sorry.
The YouTube channel is Adventure Laos.
Spell it.
Adventure and then Laus.
I'm just out Dalton, Ohio. It looks like these people here have put some drinks and snacks out here with a guest book and make tent sites available. That's really nice of them. First time I've seen that on this trail. Pretty neat. I think I'm now transitioning from the road section to the path section. Yes. I think it's 9 miles to Millersburg. We shall see. I am now south of Fredericksburg, still on the trail. And this is a shared use trail. Off to our right, which is all on your right, that is for the horse and buggies for all the Amish people in this area. I've made it to Millersburg, so let's go see what it looks like. Here we go. $18.85. I stopped to get a blizzard. This is a small blizzard with double Reese cups. All right, let's give it a try and see what it's like here. Oh, it's thick. That was pretty good. I earned it today. We got 5 minutes. All right, I think that's it.